this next topic is, since you guys are dating coaches or you guys have some experience, or just everybody in general, what are some of the flaws? We're going to get to both the men and women. What are some of the flaws that you see that women have, single women have when it comes to the dating market?
Oh, number one is not going outside. And that sounds like simple, like, duh, no. Like actually not putting themselves in a position to be met and to be seen. Your husband is not going to be delivered to you like an Amazon package. And I bet you on Christmas Day, he's not going to be underneath your Christmas tree. You have to make an effort to go outside. I would couple that with part B, which is dating apps. So maybe you're not in a city that's the most social. Maybe for whatever reason, going outside is not reasonable or practical for your lifestyle. Then we need to make this virtual. Go on dating apps. You have to put yourself out there for you to be found by the partner that you deserve.
Dating apps they seem to have this stigma, you know what I mean? That is just purely sexual. Nobody's really seems to be serious. So do you think more people are getting away from the dating apps?
I think that I know that since COVID, the amount of dating profiles has increased by 600%.
Oh, wow.
So it's not that people are getting away. I think that people are getting frustrated. They take breaks. They go back on. I know that there's a lot of negative conversation. I think quietly people are then reactivating those profiles and they're still swiping though. Gotcha. So yes, there is definitely a negative connotation attached to dating apps. So people are on it and people are meeting and they're getting engaged and they're getting married and they're starting families. And folks are too quiet about that. And that's why sometimes you see those reels that go viral that says, I met my husband on Bumble. Because we're so accustomed to hearing the negative, we need to start talking about the positive.
Got you.
I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those people that did not believe in dating apps. I felt like those dating apps were like for creeps and people that didn't have no social cues at all. So I was not interested in going on dating app at all. I like meeting people organically. I like feeling the energy. But recently, I put myself on a dating app.
Yesterday.
And I was like I was like, oh, okay. Because one of my cousins was telling me, on the app, you kind of scare away from people that, like, not wasting my time. Because these people that are on the app, paying people that are on the app are... have intentions, and they're serious. Well, supposed to be serious, So I come across people that are really serious, and I was like, oh wow. So it was refreshing to see like men actually knowing what they want and being serious about being in a relationship.
And there are real strategies that people can use, both men and women, to filter through foolishness. Number one, people who are paying to be on apps.
Right.
Number two, looking for the answers. Like, let's stop just looking for handsome. Let's stop just looking for beautiful. Like, are they answering the questions on the apps? And are those questions in alignment with what you want? If the person says, I just want to go with the flow, you better go the other way, right? And so a lot of times people are forthcoming about what they want. We just don't want to listen. Because he's 6'6" and chocolatey and he got a beard, I'm going to ignore everything else that's very clearly problematic, right? And then be surprised and then blame the app. Blame you.
Right.
Not you.
No,
but you.
That's a good point because when you look at the profile, because they give you a set of questions that you have to answer. And then when you look at people's profiles, like, bro, this is not what?
It's blank.
What
like,
are
come
you
on.
saying right now? So that's very true. You got to be.
If he just keep hitting you with the what you doing messages, like I'm saying, then I can't really care. No. I'm sorry for the men out there that I just blew up, like, you know what I mean? I get with this shit.
No, but it's true. It's true. You gotta have some type of substance.
So what do you see as far as, things that women struggle with single women struggle with in the dating market?
Women or men?
I want to get to the women. We're going to get to the men, but I want to get to the women first.
I'm a men's advocate, so that they're struggling with when they're trying to connect with men.
Okay, yeah.
So I would say that they feel that men are not well-rounded. Something is always missing. So it seems as though it occurs as though women are working on, feminine energy has circular mindset and thinking. Men are more logical and linear thinking. And so when a woman is typically working on herself, she's not only working on her spiritual, she's working on her emotional, she's working on her physique, she's getting educated, she's joining sister circles, and she's traveling, right? She's doing this whole travel noir thing, right? So she's doing all these things. And she'll meet a guy, and maybe he's doing the educational thing, or maybe he's gainfully employed, but his spirituality is lacking. He's not well-traveled. There's something that's missing, and she feels like, I don't want to raise him. like in this area, I don't want to drag him to church. I don't want to make him get his passport. Like if he's, so women are wanting men to come more like ready-made, turnkey.
Okay. Nicole, what's your thoughts on this?
I think the question was, what are women struggling with in?
Yeah. And then what do
relationships
single
with men?
women struggle when it comes to the dating market? What do they struggle with?
I think for me right now, I'm struggling with manipulation. I feel like some people aren't forthcoming when they want to get access to you, because women were so like nurturing, and we're like this almost like this pretty soft little thing, and everybody wants, I want this right now, and then people will do anything to get it. And whether that's like lying or manipulating or making your intentions kind of be like they're this way, but they're really that way. And so I think the biggest struggle for me right now is just like trying to sift through that and be patient and trust that with time, people's masks fall off, and, just trying to be consistent with that and just getting through the kind of BS. Yeah.
Okay.